Are you tired of shiny objects as a network marketer? Maybe you're suffering from shiny object syndrome. It is a real thing. But in this episode, we're going to be sharing with you what actually works in 2025. So if you're joining us for the first time, you never met us before, we're the Beach Boss Influencers, or we're the co-founders of Beach Boss Influencers. My name is Fran Lopesha, and with me is Brandy Shaver. And we are super excited to be here with you to share with you some things that are going to help you see success this year. The first thing you want to make sure that you do is that you pick a company. If you haven't picked a company yet, or if you're thinking of, if you've been one of those people who has, jumped from company to company to company to company, and in, 2 years, you're on your fifth company, pick a company that works. And we've actually done another episode. You'll find another episode somewhere in our podcasts.
Yeah, I think that's called If We Lost It All Today, or if we had to start over. This is what we do. That's what that episode's called. So if you want to go review that one after this one, so that'd be really cool. Yeah.
So find the company, okay, and go through that episode so you can actually, if you need help actually finding the right company, go through that episode. But then make sure you actually plant your roots, you stick there, okay? Because if you want to build success, it's not going to happen if you keep jumping from company to company every couple of months. All right. So stick your roots, plant your roots, find a company and stick and plant your roots, and then decide, okay, this is where I'm going to build. Okay. Yes, you don't have any control over the company. So if something happens to the company, you might have to change. But otherwise, once you found the company that you feel like is your home, then stick there and start doing the work. Okay. Start doing the work so that you actually have a chance of actually growing a successful business there. Because if you don't stick around, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. And you know what? Starting over and over and over, this is actually what was happening to me when I was in network marketing. I wasn't jumping from company to company, but it was like I was starting over. I would get a strategy right and build it part way, and then I'd find another one. And so, that would fall apart, and I'd find another one and build it. And I never finished building the actual bridge to make the strategy right until I started building online. So that is our number 2. Get a real social media strategy, right? Stop thinking every free course is actually going to teach you exactly what you need to know step by step. It's probably not. Okay. You're going to need to have more than just a free course. Okay. And which brings us to number 3. Right?
I remember when I was tired of chasing all my friends and family, and I was away on holiday and scrolling at late at night, scrolling through social media, trying to find, and I don't know how many free things I clicked on, and thinking, okay, this is going to be, and then I'd go through the course and thinking, well, no, I need more. This isn't
Yeah,
actually
there's
helping me.
it's missing something, right?
Yeah,
The people that do this, that build online, that have systems and automation, they're not going to give you the strategy out of their $100,000 offer that's going to get you the results faster, right? They're selling a result. They're not selling a course. They're selling the result. So just know in your mind that you can download all those freebies all day long, but everything costs something. It either costs time or money, right? And so
yeah, and ultimately,
yeah, go ahead,
sorry,
Brad. Go ahead.
no, if you are learning a new skill set, you're building a new business and you're learning a whole new skill set, and it's going to take an investment to learn how to do it how to do it effectively.
Yeah. The best example of that, Fran, just real quick, is when Carrie shares that she watches a lot of Grey's Anatomy, which I have watched a lot of Grey's Anatomy, right? And would you feel comfortable, just because I've watched a lot of Grey's Anatomy, me doing brain surgery on you? Probably not, right? You'd be like, no, we're not doing that, right? And that's kind of the same thing with all these freebies that are out there. Yes, they are helpful. Yes, they have a ton of information in them. Yes, they are going to help you move forward in some way or another. But are they going to give you the step-by-step strategy that's like, hey, do number 1 first. This is how you do it, X, Y, and Z, right? Then do this, number 2, right? It's not how it works. So just be aware that you don't And you could go to YouTube and probably learn everything that we know how to build multi-million-dollar businesses, but think about how long that's going to take you to like search all that out, because there's no like guide that says, hey, this is number one video, this is what you do first, and then number two. There's a reason people that get results usually invest in something, right? For you to be a brain surgeon, you have to go to college for a very long time. So just keep that in mind.
Absolutely.
All right, which brings us to number 3, get a mentor, right? I know that we all feel like some reason there's like this do-it-yourself era. We've been in the do-it-yourself era for quite a while, not just in network marketing, but everything, right? Like if you look at some reels and all that stuff going on, you'll see a lot of people like showing how to remodel their bathroom and how to tile and all those things. It's like the do-it-yourself era, right? I would not do it myself in network marketing if you gave me $1 million. It just is painful, right? Like it's painful and you make a lot of mistakes. And, if you follow somebody that's done it or hired them as a mentor and locked arms, you can skip all of those pitfalls and you can get there faster, which to me makes way more sense than like wandering around in the wilderness for 40 years trying to figure it out, right? Like just find out who is building the way you want to build, lock arms with them, and go. And whether that costs you an investment or whatever, if you find the way you want to build and you're moving forward quicker, I don't know why you wouldn't want to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna return tenfold, right, friend? Like think about the investments we've made in our own education or the mentors we've hired, right? Like what's that done for our business in the processes of doing all of that? It's been incredible. So
That's been incredible. Yeah. So, whatever it is that you want to learn in life, it's going to take an investment to actually learn the skills, whatever it is.
yeah, like Fran was a dentist. Do you think that like
You have to go. So it's like going back to school. If you hire a mentor, it's like going back to school and learning new skill sets so that you can become the very best that you can become. All the freebie courses are going to there will just be gaps. There will be gaps that you will think, oh, okay, this makes sense. And then when you go and try and implement it, you're thinking, oh no, but hang on, I can't quite figure out how to do it.
it'd be like Fran starting dental school the first day and being like, yeah, I know what a tooth is, but let me fill a cavity. Like she would have no clue what is happening. She knows what a tooth looks like. She's had probably one of her own teeth filled at one point, right? But do you think she knows how to do it on other people? Like just off a freebie PDF download? Probably not, right? So find the mentor, lock arms, and go for it. And if it's in network marketing, click the link because we can help you.
Click the link above or below because, yeah, we will help you get where you want to be without ever having to do any of the weird stuff, without you ever having to do any of the stuff that you're actually hating now that is killing your soul. Okay. So, absolutely, there'll be a link above or below. Click that link. The fourth thing is you've got to take action. You've got to do the do. So when you get your mentor, okay, and they're teaching you skills and they're teaching you strategy. I can't talk. They're teaching you strategies, okay. You actually have to go and put that into action. If they say you need to do live video, you need to go and do live videos. If they say you need to do a 21-day live video challenge, you need to go and do 21 days of live video to actually build that muscle. To build that muscle so that when you go live again, it's like, okay, I can do this. I've been through the painful thing and I've grown that comfort zone and now I feel comfortable. I can go live. Okay. Yes. Are you still going to sweat? Maybe you're still going to sweat. Are you still going to say, I'm probably still going to say, but it doesn't feel as painful as that first one. Okay. But I honestly, it actually horrifies me. It horrifies me how many people pay us a lot of money
To mentor them.
to mentor them and then never show up.
I know it's so crazy, right? Thousands and thousands of
It,
dollars,
it
and then
makes
they
me
don't.
really it makes me really sad because I'm thinking we're desperate to help you. We want to help you change your life. We want to help you move your business forward. We want to help you. And then if you don't show up and do the do, and that's not only in we're getting a mentor and actually learning strategies, but then in your network marketing business, actually, you know, doing the do in your business. If you're not showing up and doing the do, that dream that you have of building, the successful business, of that time freedom, of maybe retiring from your job, maybe retiring your husband or wife from their jobs, of having more time with your kids, of, doing the things that bring you joy in life. That's not going to happen if you don't take the action, if you don't do the do.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like, I kind of feel like people feel like, oh, well, if I invest the money in a mentor, if I invest in this course or, whatever it may be, that they just do it, it automatically by osmosis is just going to happen. Like, I'm like, just because you paid the money doesn't mean it just shows up in your life, right? Like, you have to do the work no matter what it is, whether it's building network marketing, whether it's relationships, whether it's whatever. You have to do the work. We can't want it for you more than you want it for yourself. And there are a lot of people out there that are like that, which is really odd to people like Fran and I, because I don't want to go drop, money on a mentor and a system or whatever and then not take advantage of it. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But people do it all the time. And it doesn't matter whether it's $7, whether it's free, or whether it's $100,000. There are people in all categories that literally do nothing. It's the craziest thing ever. So,
And a mentor is going to love you, and love you enough to push you hard and give you a kick in the butt when you need it, and make sure that you actually the the to get you where you need to be, and to call you out on your crap, and to call you out on the things that maybe are keeping you stuck. And that's what a good mentor is going to do.
and the other part of doing the do is, like Fran's saying, at first it's uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable to learn some of the things, especially if you've never done that before. Or, for me, it was like video. I hated my voice. I hated what I said. I noticed every all the things, right? That like we hate that we say. And I can't even to this day watch my own videos because I'm
No, I
still like,
can't.
oh my God, I'll just make this, I'm gonna throw up, right? But you've got to have the discipline. If you hire the mentor and you find the system, you've got to have the discipline to put into the process of your growth. Same as Fran when she started dental school, right? It's not an easy chore to go to university and learn all of that. Plus, then she had to do internships and, like practice on the people and all the things. Like, it's not easy.
No,
It's the
it was
same thing
terrifying.
in every industry, including network marketing. It's kind of like people have gotten to where they think network marketing is the easy button, and it's not. It's a way to get leverage and a way to build a massive income without having to go to university and learning how to be a dentist or, a brain surgeon. But it still takes work and discipline. So you got to do it. And then the next thing is going to help you figure out what actually works and get out of shiny object syndrome as a network marketer is setting up systems and automation. This is our favorite way to build network marketing, is systems and automation. So it's really fun.
You want to set up a duplication system for your team so that as people join you, that they know exactly what to do when they come in. So if your team doesn't have that set up, you need to go and set that up. You need to have an enrollment funnel set up. An enrollment funnel is the coolest, craziest thing ever, where people will go through a couple of videos, they will go through a questionnaire, and they will book on your calendar and show up and want to enroll with you. And believe me, it works like crazy sauce. It is crazy
It is the coolest thing ever, to be
and so
honest.
fun, but so fun because when you've put the systems in place, when you've done the work, okay, when you have done the work and you've given all the love and you've given all the value, and maybe you've got ads running out there, maybe you've got content out there that people have come to you, or maybe you don't, and maybe you're doing it organically and you've just got this enrollment funnel, and somebody says, hey, I want to look at, working with you, or you've said to somebody, hey, I love your energy and I would love I'd love to work with you in my team. And they say, hey, that would be cool. Can I, then say, can I send you a link? And you send them the link and they go through it, and then they book on your calendar and they say, well, here, I'm in. But when this happens through automation and you have people coming through and you send an email out and say, hey, I'm building a team, and, you have the link there, and then all of a sudden your calendar is filling up with appointments. Crazy, the
It
coolest
is.
thing ever.
It is so cool. That I just don't even know. It just is the coolest feeling ever. It's my favorite way to build network marketing and to stay out of shiny object syndrome is to have that system and automation that's working for you. Because when you do have those systems and automation in play, and you're getting results, right? Like people, there's no reason for you to be looking other elsewhere. So it solves the whole you searching for another way to get results, right? So we suggest you put systems and automation. If that's something that you need help with, click the link and grab, our free guide, and then, move on from there so that we can help you because it'll change your life like completely. And to give you an idea of how long it takes, because I know a lot of people are like, okay, well, that's great, right? Like, how long does it take to put systems and automation in? It took me about 11, well, not 11 months to set it up, but 11 months from when I set it up to start making about that. What is that, Fran? A five figure income monthly. I don't want to say the number just because, we don't want to make promises or anything, but like a healthy 5 figure a month income from putting in the systems and automation. So, we're like the living proof of all of this because we did this.
We did it, and now we teach our students to do it, and then they're seeing the results too. And they're seeing the results, which actually gives us more joy than anything else.
Yeah, it really is cool to see other people getting success. It's more cool to see your team members and other people getting success than it is
Absolutely.
yourself. Yeah, so cool. All right. Well, that is it for today's episode. Let us know, if you have any questions, if there's some questions you have about network marketing, let us know because we would love to be able to, put up content or help you with those things. This is what we love is helping people get results in network marketing. So let us know where you're at. And if you have any questions, you need more help with that, you can grab the link. Find us on socials, Beach Boss Influencers. You could find Fran Lupsher. You can find Brandy Shaver, and send us a message. Stay in contact. And
What was your biggest takeaway? I would love to hear what your biggest takeaway was from today. Like, was it something that really resonated with you or something you think, okay, I need that? Or, oh, yeah, I'm doing that.
all right, we'll see you on the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.